At Uber, every single driver is required to pass a thorough background check before they can start driving. That means any prospective driver goes through a multi-step screening process, checking for any impaired driving or criminal offenses. But the checks don't stop there. Every year, every Uber driver is background checked again, so the person picking you up today meets the same standards as the day they started.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, good. Thanks.
Annual driver screenings from Uber. One more way Uber is putting safety at every turn. Learn more at uber.com/safety.
Adobe Radio. The future of alternative.
Greetings, mood killers. I'm Belonius Francine Marconi, along with Eddie Barella, here with you one more time. Well, I mean, again. We're not quitting, and we haven't decided anything like that. I'm just saying
the fun
we're here.
Stops now.
No,
we're here.
Another one.
No, the fun is starting.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
No, and Eddie, for this episode, I used dry shampoo on my hair. Just so you know,
I've never done that. What is that?
You haven't? It is well, my kind. I don't know if there's other kinds, but mine comes in a spray can. So you just spray it on your hair, and it basically, you know how you get like your natural oils in your hair. Because my wash day for my hair is Sundays. And so
you only wash once a week, the hair?
Yeah, because it dries your hair out too much.
Oh, I must be overwashing then, because I shampoo and condition every single day.
I know. When you said that, I was like, well, maybe because you've always talked about this on the show, that you have special shampoo that you use because of whatever situation.
Well, it's sort of like, when you start using chapstick, you can't stop using it. I think these products are drying my hair out, and then I have to buy other products to moisten it again.
Yep.
So I'm in this system.
Yeah.
They got me.
So what I do, so you can't stop, you can't get off that train. You're so used to it. What you every day you're using what is it, Prel? You use from the it rips your hair out by the root, and then you're like, well, what's wrong? No, but so I use this dry shampoo, and it does this thing, and I don't know if this is supposed to be the thing that it does, but it dries everything. It makes it so your hair doesn't have the oils, and then it has this like dusty coating on your hair, and it kind of looks like my hair has like slightly gray, like less bright, and I kind of like it. Like I'm like, wow, if I could really go gray looking like that, I'd be happy.
You could. Some people are dyeing their hair gray. Like that's been I don't know if it still is, but I know that was a trend with like people in their 20s, maybe like a summer or two ago, they were dyeing their hair gray.
Oh yeah, or letting because like during COVID, people stopped dyeing their beards and their hair and
like Johnny
stuff
Knoxville.
like that too.
He used to have black hair. Then after COVID, he suddenly is completely gray.
Yeah, and it kind of, for him, it really does work. It actually looks cool. Yeah. But
some people go gray like at 18, so like you never really know. Like, gray hair is not an indication of how old you are at all.
Right. Yeah, and to me, like I shaved my beard because I got tired of dyeing it all the time because I had weird gray patches here and there, and I was just like, I like stubble better, but then you got to like lose weight so you don't have a jowl. Nobody wants that.
Right.
I don't want a jowl.
So you got to start lotioning your neck more.
That is part of my routine. I have a retina. What is it? Retinol stick that I use on my my lower flabio, and then moisturizer, and then lotion when I get up. It's a whole
too
thing,
bougie.
Yeah, it really is.
Too bougie.
But I was going to tell you, because I have talked about my grocery delivery so much on this, it should be illegal. I should be getting free groceries. And today I did. And here's why. I get this delivery from, I could say it's, but I won't. And normally it's great. They deliver it right to your door like everyone else. You get a text. It's there. Okay, good. Well, today I got a text. I opened the door. It wasn't there. I was like, hey, where is it? I'm like, it's downstairs in my effing lobby. Okay. So now I got to put on pants. I'm annoyed, but I'm like, hey, look, whatever. I go down to the lobby. Not there. No groceries to be found. I'm like, well, did somebody steal my groceries? What's going on? I need my cottage cheese, my freshly jarred nuts, my nut milks and puddings, my berries and jam spreadings.
Yams.
Come on. Where is everything? My yams.
Yeah, where are your yams?
I look at the front door of my building. I'm not even kidding you. My stuff was shoved into like where like, you know, homeless people can urinate.
Oh God.
In the streets of Chicago.
Yeah.
Or where a dog might pee when it's leaving the building. All my stuff was there, and one of my bags was ripped open, and like my oat milk was hanging out.
Ugh.
And I was like, "What in the F is going on here?"
Yams.
And so I communicated with. I said, "This is unacceptable. I want a refund. This food could be contaminated. I don't know. Like it's a health violation situation. Like if my oat milk has feces on it.
Yeah,
from the street.
So you called on his home phone.
Yeah, I called him directly.
Yeah,
and I was like, "Listen, this is unacceptable. I'm not paying for these groceries. I want my money back." And so they refunded it. I got the entire thing back. And so there you go. So free groceries for me. I just feel like it's unacceptable. You know what I mean? Like
but now you're like your soup was steeped in urine though. It was like a homeless person urine.
No, well, look, I double checked everything, and I want because here's the thing. It wasn't really about something actually being wrong with anything. It was that the unacceptableness of the delivery. I wanted to make sure I never get a delivery like that again. And the only way to do that is raise a unfortunately, kind of get mad about it.
Well, I mean, they do have a delivery fee involved, and then you're tipping this person. So I think the least they can do is gently put your yams in front of your front door.
Right. Yeah. And here's what I thought. Look, a lot of people, you know, I live in Chicago. It's a diverse community. There are a lot of people that may or may not be able to speak English. I don't know. I don't know if that was the case at all.
Yeah.
But I thought, well, if you don't know how to speak English and you can't read my instructions on how to get into my building, then just get like a Chat GPT app and have it translate into whatever language you know, which would make sense, right? Because I don't care if somebody doesn't know English, but if it affects your job and you can't like effectively deliver my groceries, then I have a problem. And I've got to solve this situation.
So you're going to be calling up ICE here pretty soon. Sounds like.
No, God, no! I would never do that. How dare you, Eddie? But I mean, like it was really hard for me because they asked me if I wanted to submit a formal complaint. And I'm like, look, I don't really want to because I know this person was probably just trying to meet a deadline and they maybe couldn't read my instruction, whatever. But I think in this case, it's unacceptable. I kind of have to. So, yeah. And so I did. I feel bad, but, you know, what are you going to do? I don't ever want to get that person again. And I also want to set like, hey, this is not okay. And, you know, if Amazon flags that and they go, well, this guy isn't messing around, then maybe I'll never get a bad delivery like that again.
Right.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, it's unacceptable. It really is. Especially with how expensive a grocery is these days.
Oh, my gosh. One grocery. And all I wanted to do was get my weekly groceries done. And that was, you know, one of those things. Check it off your list for the week. And then I was going to make homemade cheese nips tonight.
Homemade cheese nips?
Yeah, because I get these crackers and they have palm oil in them, I noticed. And I was like, I don't like that. And I like the cracker. But then I saw on TikTok somebody was saying how easy it is to make these crackers.
Really? You can make your own. So you like make your own Cheez-Its essentially?
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
And so I even got one of those things like a pastry cutter. Like, so you get the wavy edge on the side.
You got to have the wavy edge.
And then you take a like a bamboo skewer or whatever and poke a little hole in the middle so you get the hole like on the Cheez-Its. And then I think you bake them for like 15 minutes. in the oven.
Is this your recipe?
You make a dough.
Blend sharp cheddar, cold butter, flour, and a touch of salt.
Yeah.
That's it?
That's it. Yeah. And then you don't have any of that stuff, the bad stuff that comes with it. And so
Right.
that's what I'm making tonight. That's my treat for the week.
That's amazing. I'm going to make my own Cheez-Its.
I know, really,
I never
right?
thought to make homemade crackers. That's great. That's insane.
Leave it to me to bring that to your life.
Have you watched this new show with Jon Hamm? It's called Your Friends and Neighbors. It's on Apple TV.
Well, I did watch up until I watched most of last season. And then I
Okay.
talked to you about it.
Right.
And you and I agreed that the writing is horrible on that show.
Oh my God. It's really a bad show, and it's written by clearly some middle-aged white guy that's living out a fantasy for middle-aged white men.
Because it's too much inside on like rich people. And it doesn't sit with me well. I don't like seeing that. You know, like they're all a-holes.
There's they really are all a-holes. And I don't know, but
I
anyways,
love Jon Hamm, but I don't think the script is up to I don't think the script is up to Hamm level.
It's not. I mean, he chose a project after Mad Men, which is brilliant, genius. And that, it's a hard thing to try to top what you did before. But I think he should have been a little bit more choosy with this project.
Well, I don't think this is his first project after Mad Men, but it's one of those.
As far as regular TV series?
Oh, it is? Oh, I didn't realize that.
Like,
he was
a
on
starring role?
He was on 30. Well, yeah. Well, he was on that Fargo season. Remember, too?
Oh, yeah. And that was good. I liked him on Fargo.
He was great. Yeah, he's so good as an a-hole. Like and then he was on that Kimmy Schmidt series.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, him and Tina Fey seem to be
pals.
canoodling.
Yeah,
or something.
Because he was on 30 Rock sometimes, Yeah.
And he hosted SNL a bunch. And then I learned something disturbing about Jon Hamm, though.
Oh, no.
Is that he was involved in one of those college hazing incidents
Ooh.
where he was hazing other students.
Oh, no.
And apparently there was like some kind of charges that were filed, or he was arrested. It got so bad. And it really, which is sad, because you're saying how I feel about Jon Hamm, but now I'm torn on it, because to learn that he was one of these college a-holes, one of these douche bros in a frat that was hazing other students is very disappointing.
I think he's a different. Now, I'm not defending that activity, whatever it is. And like you said, like, we don't know what happened. It could have been made up. Probably not. Who knows? But what I look at is like, what is he doing now? Like, is he an a-hole now? I don't think he's the same guy, maybe. But I'm not making excuses, of course. I'm just saying, like, okay, unless he committed crimes, like heinous crimes,
Well, so this was in 1991. There was a lawsuit filed by the victim, and Hamm participated in beating, assault, and humiliating a pledge, including setting the pledge's jeans on fire and leading him around by the genitals with a hammer claw.
Dude.
Oh, my God.
What does Jon Hamm say to
brutal.
these charges, these allegations?
Well, I said all that to say this. I wanted to play a little Jon Hamm themed game. We're going to play a little game called Jon Hamm, Sausage, or Both.
Oh.
Jon Hamm, Sausage, or Both.
Jon Hamm, sausage, or both. Actor or something smoked. Make your call, don't overthink. Fame or meat, what do you think?
Yes, it is time to play Jon Hamm, Sausage, or Both. One is an award-winning actor. The other is a tube of seasoned meat. But somehow the lines are blurrier than you think.
I didn't know, yeah.
Yeah, so here's round one.
Oh.
Often found in links. Jon Hamm or Sausage, or both.
Jon Hamm, sausage, or both?
Often found in links.
Links. Well, I'm going to say both.
Yeah. Yes, Jon Hamm could be found in a link on the internet, sure. and sausage also come in links.
That's right. I like you just go,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, you could link him to a story about Jon Hamm or to
Yeah. Star of Mad Men, Jon Hamm, sausage, or both.
Wow. I got to say, I want to say, well, I was trying to think about, did they cook sausage ever in Mad Men? Or did they have a sausage client there? They probably did. I'm going to say both.
That's just Jon Hamm. That one's kind of a trick question.
Okay.
Better when smoked, Jon Hamm, sausage, or both.
Well, I mean, people think, even though smoking is bad, they loved the way it looked when Jon Hamm was smoking on Mad Men.
Yeah, right.
So I'm going to say both.
Yeah, I would. Yep, you're right. Jon Hamm and sausage. Because yeah, you're right. He did look cool holding those cigarettes, even though we don't condone that kind of behavior.
Was he really? Because he wasn't really smoking. That's like a Hollywood trick, right? They just have
Right.
something.
Yeah,
that
they have
looks
like
a
fake cigarettes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Has won a Golden Globe. Jon Hamm, sausage, or both.
Well, this might be a trick question because I don't know if he's won a Golden Globe or not.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he has, but I don't remember. A Golden Globe, that's for movies, though, right?
I think it's movies and TV.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, and I don't know if sausage has won a Golden Globe. It should.
Yeah,
But
it should.
I'm going to say Jon Hamm on this one.
Jon Hamm, that's right. Okay, next round, this gets a little more difficult.
Okay.
Can be described as thick and juicy. Jon Hamm, sausage, or both.
Well, obviously both.
Yes, that is correct. Has a strong following in Chicago. Jon Hamm, sausage, or both.
Well, people love sausage here. And Jon Hamm, I think they like him, but he's a St. Louis Cardinals fan. So that doesn't help.
Yeah.
But I will say, people in Chicago love people that seem to be cool. And I think he roots for the Cubs when he's not rooting for the Cardinals. So maybe both.
Yes. Well, yes, that would be both. Jon Hamm, he frequents a popular Chicago karaoke venue there, apparently.
Oh, gotta
Jon
start
Hamm,
going to meet the
sausage, or
ham.
both. Yeah.
If I went there, would I have to ask him if he was involved in these heinous allegations? Like, was this all true? Say
Right.
it's not so, John.
That's right. Jon Hamm, sausage, or both. People get excited when it's in their mouth.
Eddie, it's a family show.
Yes. Well.
But I'm going to say sausage.
Okay. It could be sausage or both, sure. A little greasy, but still desirable.
Well, in Mad Men, he did put that grease in his hair to slick it back. I don't know what that was, but both, I guess.
Yes. Aged well.
Yeah, he looks great. So, if sausage, you don't want an old sausage for sure. But sausage lasts longer than like a salmon fillet in the refrigerator.
Right.
But you don't want to, push it too far. But I will just go with both. I'm making it too complicated.
Sure. Yes. Both. I will. We'll give that to you. And that wraps up. You won. Jon Hamm, sausage, or both.
Wow.
Jon Hamm, sausage, or both. Actor or something smoked. Make your call, don't overthink. Fame or meat, what do you think?
Thank you. That's right.
Too bougie.
Yes, Jon Hamm, sausage, or both. But,
That's beautiful. Eddie, one of your favorite segments. I didn't get to finish it last week, so here it is again. Did you know? Yeah, that's the beauty about our show. If a segment doesn't get finished, because, usually it's me yammering on, or, Eddie sometimes will pontificate and say things like,
What if I was a tortilla?
And then we have a whole conversation and it distracts us. And like, we don't get to it's fine. We just do it on the next episode. You know?
Why not? You know, nothing goes to waste here.
That's right. All these things are gems. They deserve to be heard.
That's right.
Eddie, did you know the normal time it takes most people to fall asleep at night is between 10 and 20 minutes? Now,
okay.
I don't know. Because when do you start your routine? Like, I start winding down, and like I first butter my feet, and then I gotta cream my neck, and and wash all the the filth off my face or whatever.
Yeah,
and then sometimes I even do like a wipe, just because maybe that's my off day. I didn't shower that day, or I didn't work out, so I didn't shower. And then
it's butter season.
Yeah. Then the next day is, I'm going to shower, but I don't want to, I just want just a little bit of a spiff. So I'll do that, or I'll just really immerse my face into a hot towel.
There you go.
And then I cream my neck.
There's a lot to do.
Really is.
You got to brush your teeth.
Oh yeah.
All of that.
Do you do tea at night?
I do. I usually start out with tea.
Yeah.
And then while that's brewing, I might do a couple of my items like wash my face or put in some hair product that I use that needs to like dry.
Uh-huh.
Or I'll do like or I'll just floss and then brush later because I know that I'm about to have tea, so I'll at least get the flossing out of the way.
That you floss 3 times a day?
Twice a day.
Okay, twice
morning
a day.
and night. Yeah.
Right.
So, and my dentist is very pleased with me.
Well, I know
for doing
you
that.
have impeccable record. Look at Eddie's dental records. You'll see.
That's right. They try to manufacture problems when I go in there. I just went in there and he was like trying to make things up.
Yeah.
He was like, there's like this, one of my teeth has this little discoloration on it. So he was like trying to upsell me on this new procedure to have that fixed.
Mm.
And I was just like, I don't know if I really care about that. It's like, I don't know. It's like $700 to get this little spot on one of my front teeth fixed. I don't think I'm going to do
it. And that, like if you wanted to do it, if it meant something to you, you do it. But I think like my guy doesn't ever upsell me because he knows what I'll do is if anybody ever tries to upsell me, I take out my phone and I open Dropbox and I say, hey, do you want to hear some of my voiceovers? And then I'll play them like some promos I did for Adobe. And then they shut up.
Right.
I make them, I did this one last week. You want to hear it? And then
it was no surprise. I knew that they were going to upsell me when I went to this dentist because the new one I went to in LA for the first time and they have the word spa in their practice name. And
dental
I was like,
spa.
Something like that. Yeah. And I knew that I was going to be walking to some bougie LA thing. And of course, they were just trying to they figured I wanted some body modifications done as soon as I went in there. Like I walked out with implants.
And not in your teeth. But so okay, you start your routine and then you go and you're doing, so do you shower first before all this?
I usually showering is usually, I don't do that every single night, but I probably every other night.
Right.
Just because it's like one more thing to do. If I feel like I have time, but I do love to shower before bed though, because it does relax me and I feel like I do get better sleep. Yeah, and it's kind of gross because you're out in the world all day. And you probably should shower before you lay in bed.
Yeah. And then, because if you do that, you could probably sleep naked if you wanted, and you wouldn't have to worry about bee-hole on the sheets.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to worry about that at all.
3 words. Bee-hole soap.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be very careful.
Yeah, right.
But so then you do your hair. What is it? To make your hair dry or to set for the next day? So
no, it's a product that keeps my hair from falling out.
Oh,
so
I see what you mean.
It's like finasteride minoxidil.
Oh,
mixture.
I see. Right.
So yeah, and I think it works. Just based on all the men in my family, I should be bald right now, and I have a little bald spot on the crown that's coming in, but
isn't it
overall,
weird? Like, it's such a weird thing when stuff like that happens because you're like, well, I didn't do anything wrong.
Right.
Like everyone, like, you look at most people, like, they get to keep their hair. Why is this happening to me? And then, so you have to, because people always, suggest that, what you're talking about. And I have like a foam, like whatever you call it, a mousse kind of thing.
Sure.
And it makes my hair too greasy,
Yeah, it's kind of annoying because I have to do it twice a day. So I do it like in the morning and then at night. And it's a lot of upkeep.
Do you feel like your hair is greasy because of it?
I've gone through a lot of different brands. The one I have now is not bad. Like, in fact, once it dries, my hair is thicker looking and it feels thicker. So I don't mind it at all, actually, because it adds more volume overall. But I have had the ones that make your hair feel greasy. Probably the drops have done that, and some of the foam brands.
I had one, and here's the thing: they keep you on it for the rest of your life, and it's insane.
Oh yeah.
There's one, I can't remember what it's called. It's one of the brands out there that they, they tout, and it's always marketed. And
Minoxidil probably, or
Well, but then you get on a pill that you have to take
you
every
can do
day.
it a lot of different ways. I had side effects on the pill. I tried the pill, and it made me feel like the world was spinning, and I was having an anxiety attack. I had to lay down. It ruined an entire day for me, and I'm like, no more.
Yeah,
not going to do the pill.
Because, somebody, you get on a pill.
Are
and
you
like,
on Ozempic?
Yeah, no.
No.
And so, but like what, I didn't like it because it was good for I guess it's good for your prostate.
It's good for your heart too, because it was originally like blood pressure medication. And, and then they discovered that men were growing their hair back. So then they started to give it in a different dosage to men just for hair loss. So.
Oh my God. Yeah, because I stopped doing, because I was annoyed. Like, I don't want to do this for the rest of my life every single day,
This company that I buy for has got me by the balls. Like, I have a quarterly subscription, and it's not cheap. It is not cheap.
I had that too. I think we probably had the same one.
Yeah.
And you have to send them, like, because technically a doctor has to look at you, and so you have to send them photos.
Yeah. Topless for some reason he asked for.
Yeah, like, why do you need to see my nipples, sir? How dare you?
Yeah.
So then you put on the cream, and then you cream your neck, and then, like, while your tea's steeping, you do some other things?
Yeah, then I might wash my face, and then I have to cream my face. I have 2 different creams that I put on my face.
Do you use a retinol stick?
I use a tretinoin cream for the face as a prescription, and it's great for like acne, and also it smooths out your skin, and it just gives you like a brighter, healthier appearance. So I do that.
It's weird if you like I'll notice, like, sometimes I'll look at myself if I missed a regimen.
Yeah.
And I don't like, I'm like, it definitely does help, but
it does.
Like, I think I own stock in CeraVe. I
know, it's like so many different products.
I have like every product I think CeraVe makes in my apartment. It's insane.
Yeah.
From
they make good products.
To cream. Yeah, they really do. And they're recommended by dermatologists. So, I mean, that isn't a marketing thing. They actually say that they recommend it. And you know what?
Right.
I found out Kamala Harris on her campaign, that's what she used, CeraVe. She uses the moisturizer.
Beehole soap.
Yeah.
Beehole soap.
I don't think she uses that. But I was like, yeah, see, even women use these products. It's not just me.
Right. Yeah.
But
nobody thinks about it. But maybe everybody does. I don't know. I only think a bar has been beehole soap at some point.
Each week, we get thousands of inquiries.
That's right.
And people want to know how to live their lives, or maybe they want financial advice, relationship advice, social advice, and we help you out. Email moodkillers@AOL.com.
Ask
Mood Killers.
Mood Killers, is it okay to soft block people instead of confronting them?
Oh, you mean like
soft block
on social media or just in life in general?
I think in life in general. I think maybe what they're saying is like they just sort of maybe stop replying to somebody as much or at all, but they don't really, say that they're going to stop interacting with them. They just kind of
you just kind of
naturally.
ghost.
Yeah, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I feel like if somebody is exhibiting the type of behavior that bothers you or is nasty or something, you don't have to engage with it.
Look, it's unfortunate, but there have been people in my life that I've had to stop talking to, and I don't like it.
And it's not like you don't have to have a big conversation. You just kind of stop because you don't like the way that it's making you feel or...
Yeah.
And that's okay. Like, you're not obligated to talk to anybody.
Right. Yeah. No, and I think that, sometimes you just have to do that. And depending on the person, sometimes the person will go, hey, I really miss you, or I miss this, us being able to talk. And then you go, well, and then maybe if you really are interested in continuing something with that person, then you go, oh, look, here's why it happened. And, that behavior just doesn't really work with me. I don't like it. Yeah. So if it's not something you're willing to adjust, then okay, that's fine. You don't have to do anything for me if you don't want to. But that doesn't mean I have to automatically accept you being a jerk. So I just disappear. I ghost. I'm done.
Right. Yeah. And that's okay. Nothing wrong with that at all. Mood killers. Is it weird that I still think my best years were in college? I think that is a little concerning because you clearly peaked in a place that had communal bathrooms.
Yeah. No, thanks.
So what's going on with your life if that was the best? I don't understand these people who feel like they peaked in high school or college, and it's kind of sad, actually. It really is.
Because, like we always go back to talking about radio and just industry things. And some people will show a bunch of, especially on social media, they'll show a ton of stuff that when they used to have fun doing their job, right? Like, or this, when I was in radio and I got to do this, this was a fun time. And I don't mind a little of that. But some people, their entire daily posting is about, oh, I found another one. Oh, and I found another one. Because, Facebook or Instagram, they remind you every day of your past. So, yeah. And they just keep regurgitating the same grainy photos. And it's like, look, I understand. Maybe you're not happy with where you are now, but I'm excited about now as far as my career goes. I don't really think about the past that much. And when I do, it's fondly, but it's not like, oh, I really had a great time then. I wish that was now. I just think, oh, yeah, I got to have fun, and I'm still having fun. So I'm not bummed out.
Right. Exactly. Mood killers. Why do I hate group trips, even if it's with friends? Well, I think group trips are kind of a nightmare because inevitably there's always somebody who's going to be overbearing and wants to control what the group is doing and is going to be setting a schedule. They're going to be type A. Oh, you didn't wake up at 7 a.m. and meet at brunch. What's your problem? We're going to go see the Statue of Liberty at 7:45 and you were still in bed. Like, then your whole vacation becomes stressful. I think I've never done this before, but I think I would really enjoy solo travel international. Yeah. Just go to Tokyo by myself and get lost. Why not?
Oh, my God. Yeah, because then you literally you have nobody telling you what to do. You can kind of vaguely come up with like a plan that you want to do each day, but you don't have to meet any deadline. And the only, because, in Chicago, sometimes I treat myself like I'm a tourist. I'll go, you know what, today I'm going to go take an architecture tour, and I'm just going to be a tourist in my own city.
Get on that boat.
Yeah.
On the river.
And, it floats by my house. Maybe they'll let me jump off and go home. But
right. I also feel like when I'm traveling with somebody else, I start to worry about whether or not they're having fun, and then that makes it so I have less fun.
Yeah, and I'm guessing, now this, maybe I'm making assumptions, but I'm guessing maybe in your experience traveling, it's been with a significant other situation.
I've traveled with friends too.
Oh, okay.
I've done the whole gambit of I've done it all.
I think you'd be fun to travel with, though. I think you'd be really easy because you're like me. You're like, whatever, cool. Let's make a plan and we'll go. You know?
Yeah, I guess it depends on the company. It really does, because I guess I've traveled with people where I've enjoyed it. So yeah, I think I'd have fun traveling with you. I'd have fun traveling with Jason from It's News to Us. We'd have a good time.
But you also find out right away, like if it works. Like you're like, okay, maybe I was wrong. Well, we'll tough through this. It's not like a friendship ending thing, but maybe we're not travel companions. you know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
So, but some people are more apt to be like more malleable in a situation, and some people are more rigid. And those rigid people, I just don't vibe with at all. You know?
Yeah, I know. I know. Mood killers is. Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like you're in Paris and like somebody's angry. Like, how could you be mad in one of the greatest food cities in the world? You know?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know. I was traveling with somebody once, and they got mad at me because I got sick, and then it ruined a day, and then So that's that kind of thing. Mood killers. At what age is having roommates embarrassing?
Oh man, yeah, it is weird. I'm trying to think of the last room. I mean, I have my cats are my roommates. Does that count? I do think about that because I've never not had a pet. So I've always had technically roommates, you know? And so, but a human being, I'm trying to think like the last time I actually had a roommate. Does being married count as a roommate?
I don't think so. I think they mean like somebody that's not a significant other, like,
right.
You're renting out Jack's basement or something.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Wow. It's been a really long time. I can't even remember who my unfortunately, I think my last roommate was this guy, Isaac, in Portland. And unfortunately, he's no longer with us. And, but he was a really good guy.
Yeah. How old were you when that happened?
I was
not when he passed, but when you were with,
like my 20s.
Living together. Okay, yeah, in your 20s, I think it's kind of like the thing to do, and it's smart actually. Save a little bit of money if you can. Yeah. But I'd say by the time you hit like 35, 40,
how old were the friends technically supposed to be on Friends? Because they were like in their 20s and 30s, or
like
something
late
like
20s.
That? Yeah,
early 20s, late. Yeah, and then toward the end of that series, they kind of aged out of that whole living arrangement.
Oh yeah.
I've actually gotten really lucky. I've never had to have like a roommate, that's a platonic stranger roommate for whatever reason.
I was thinking
never
of that.
did.
Like, I had a roommate that I worked with, and then I had a couple other roommates that I worked with, and then I had I guess you're saying significant others don't count. So I guess I've lived with a couple of girlfriends, and then I was married, and then but yeah, I've only had like a handful of roommates here or there, and usually it ended up with them moving out. So it was like, but the thing was weird because then they move out, and you're like, oh yeah, now I've got to cover the entire rent because I don't want to have another roommate, Right. So that's kind of how I worked. I was like, okay, well, no, the door's closed. We're not opening the books for anyone else. Thank you.
I worked 2 jobs rather than have a roommate because I just really didn't want a roommate.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
because roommates are not always great. Like you can kind of like, hey, they're not bad, or this one's pretty cool, or hey, they brought home pizza. Cool. Like there's certain aspects.
But there's a shelf life to having a roommate. Even if they're the coolest roommate in the world, like you can only do that for maybe a couple of years before it's time to move on.
I agree. Because you gotta you gotta seriously be
You're
like,
not marrying this person.
Yeah. I mean, because even Joey and Chandler had to break up eventually. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but there you go.
Well, there we go. Yeah. And I would assume, since it's the end of the show, that you have a dollop of joy for us.
That's right. I was thinking of the best way to deliver dollops of joy now that we kind of just do it at the very end. And I was like,
Yeah.
what if we did it like the moment of Zen on The Daily Show? Like,
Right.
here it is, your dollop of joy.
Have fun.
I can never be stick thin because I'm a little hungry boy. I'm a little hungry boy. I want to eat like an underweight high school football player. I want to eat like the Lost Boys in Hook when Pan comes back. I hate when people say, eat to live, don't live to eat. It's like, shut up, bitch. French fries are incredible. They're like a drug that won't make you lose your mortgage and 2 kids.
I hate hot air balloons. They have
Do you
to.
think we spend a lot more time than we should worrying about the people that work in restaurants?
Give it up for Adobe, everybody.